Overlooked life lessons and interpersonal skills often missing from formal education.
uh, 50 years of experience in working with hundreds of family businesses of all industries, of all sizes. There are definitely nuances and complexities when it comes down to industry specific, and for sure in the car business, because it's such a complex business. But often a lot of these issues outside of industry specific comes down to basic, or not basic, but just humanity things. And I would say things that we all assume that we've been taught, from communication, from emotional IQ, things like that. But oftentimes what it is that we've just followed by our parents' example, by our grandparents' example. And most often those generations haven't been taught, because I would say self-awareness and a lot of the stuff that's talked about now from organizational psychology is a fairly new philosophy. And so when we talk about the different tips and things like that, it's okay, if we actually step back and think about how do we want to be treated, how then would someone else want to be treated, especially from a leadership perspective. It's pretty basic, but it's things like, I remember, for example, not to overshare, but I was working with a therapist. I wanted to enhance my communication style, one internally with my family. And I was like, I just want to be able to deal with conflict better. I feel like I'm not doing well with that. And she said, well, have you been taught? And I was like, in my mind, I was like, well, I'm in my 30s. Of course I've been taught. I'm an adult. And then I realized, no, I have not been taught. And so a lot of the content that we want to put out are these simple tricks that I think we all assume that we know, but we actually don't, because there's no high school class or college class on interpersonal dynamics, which is probably one of the most important things that all humans could learn to do.
Yeah, indeed.